Hello, so in this lesson, I'm going to quickly show you how to make an isometric layout of your plumbing plans. So something like this. We are going to make something like that. Okay, so to start, you have to have a clean base plan, such as this one. You need to remove your column callouts because you don't need them anymore for the isometric layout. So make sure that you have a different block for that. Now, in my case, this is already the block for my uh, plumbing isometric. So I'm just going to double click on this to edit the block. So just click on block editor. And then just delete the things that you don't want to show. So since this is the ground floor plan, I still need to show the lot, but the column callouts you can do without. So just delete them really quickly. Okay, I guess it's fine.
Actually, it looks like this. First time makapagpapal this is okay.
And then just save it. Okay, so this is now a good base. Now just copy this, Control C, and then open a new drawing file, and then Control V to paste. Now we want to change this to isometric view. You can do that by clicking on this part or the house on your navigation wheel. So just click on that. And then on your command line, type in UCS. UCS stands for User Coordinate System. Yeah, I think that's what it stands for. Click enter and then click on view. Okay. So you've noticed that the view cube has now changed into top. Okay. Now we will copy this again, Control C, and then let's place it back to our plans. Because, we have to imagine that this isn't here yet. So it's that simple. Okay. So you want to do the whole thing with all of the pipes because it's a lot easier to do your isometric with the plans. Now let's do that again. So I will copy the whole thing up to here. Control C. This time I'm doing it with all the plans. Open a new drawing file. Control V. Click. Change the view to isometric. You do that by clicking on this or clicking on this part here. Click on custom view and click on southwest isometric. You can also select southeast orientation, whatever you prefer. You can do this too. Now let's go for southwest. And then what you do next, type in UCS again in your command line, press enter, select view, or type in V. Now again, notice that the view cube has changed. Copy this again, and then move it to your plumbing sheets. So here you go. It's that easy. It's that simple. Now you just want to make the lines that are similar to this one. See, so we're giving volume to the septic tank, to the catch basin, and placing in lines to your downspout. Now, there are two ways to draft that. And by the way, there's also another way of doing this using your align tool, but this for me is the most convenient way. You can also do your isometric sheets in your in your 3D basic workspace. But again, if you want to do it together with your 2D drawings in your model space, then this would be the most convenient. Well, for me, the most convenient way to do it. So you can use your isograph ISO draft rather. So there are different planes for this. Let's try isoplane, right? And let's turn on the grids for your reference. So if you want to draft anything on the front, if you have a square, so you can make the lines directly. So if you want to add depth to your septic tank or maybe to the downspout, you can use this directly. Okay, something like that. And then if you want to do like maybe a circle on the isoplane or the top view. So you notice that my crosshair has changed. Just type in C. Okay. Okay, let's try something else. Oh, wait, give me a second. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, so this is not that convenient and not that easy for me to use. I have to be honest with you. So I prefer the later one, which I will also show you. But this can be done as well if you prefer doing it this way. And to quickly change your views, you have your F5 shortcut. So you'll notice that my planes have changed. If you can see my graph and the crosshair, they have changed. Okay, now let's try and draw a rectangle using your rectangle tool. So you'll notice that I'm still on the X and Y format, like the original UCS from your top view. Okay, so we need this comparison for later. Now, the second way to do it is to rely on your UCS. Okay. Let me just move these things to the left. Again, this is doing your ISO draft. Okay, let's turn off. Okay, that's for the ISO draft. Now let's do it using your UCS, which I prefer because it's a lot easier. Let's turn that off and then type in UCS, enter. This time you click on object and then just select any square. So select that and then you'll notice that the X, Y, Z crosshair has changed. My UCS is that part. Okay. So the good thing about this is that it's a lot easier to move your UCS, so on and so forth. So let's try and make a rectangle, REC. So you'll notice that it's actually already on an ISO format, which is a lot easier. And what's convenient about this is that you're really working on a 3D plane. So let's type in press pull, click on this. Now the depth of my septic tank is around 1.5 meters. So let's type that. So that's it. It's that convenient. So let's just change how it looks like. Let's change the wireframe to um let's select shaded. This is gonna take a while because we're switching to 3D. Okay, so it's basically a 3D object. Now let's move it back to 2D wireframe. Okay, now this is also a lot more convenient when it comes to placing text. So here, if you've noticed, my UCS is directly on the plane. So there. Let's type in, this would be on the, I guess this would be on the left. Let's type in left. Okay, so there's barely any problems with text alignment using this method, which I really like. And then let's try and type in right, RIGHT. You don't even need to change your crosshairs. I mean, your cursor. And then let's try and type in text for the top. See? Okay, let's type top. And let's just move this here. Okay, so a lot easier and more convenient. Now, you can just then add the heights to your downspout. Like for my downspout, that would be maybe a height of 2.5 or 2.8. 2.8. And that's it. That's basically it. So let me just go to this. So this is what you'll have to do. Just add the heights and elevations of your plumbing elements. And I won't be discussing on what pipes and on how to do the piping because that's a different topic. But just for the isometric layout, that would be the easiest for a single line diagram. Obviously, if you do this in Revit, it would be very different. Like it's more convenient there. But for those who are using AutoCAD, this is the most, for me, the most convenient way. Okay, so if you have any questions, just leave them. Oh, by the way, once you are done with all the pipes, with all the heights and all, so just don't forget to set it back to its original UCS. So we are going to use UCS world. It refers to the absolute reference point. So what happens if we don't do that? Let's click on the top view. So this is what happens. So it's distorted. Now we want to change this. So let's Control Z, undo it. And then on your command line, again, provided that you're already done setting up the heights and putting all the pipes, the stacks, and the risers, and the depth. So you type in UCS in your command line again and select world. Okay, one you'll notice that the cursor has changed. And let's click on top again. So that's it. It's not distorted anymore. And you can freely work on your other drawings. Okay, so that's basically it for this lesson. This is just really short. More videos on plumbing later. But if you have any questions, again, just throw it on the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.